second listener's question. This is from Paul Thomas from Chicago. Hi boys, many thanks for the podcast. I only just found you guys during lockdown, so it's great to have some new episodes coming out. In recent weeks, we've seen a lot of people talking about the global game and what may it look like. My question is in two parts. Firstly, do you think it'll happen? And secondly, what would it look like? Many thanks for putting on a great podcast. I don't think it'll really happen, mate.
Super Rugby?
No. I'm talking about global game.
Oh, global game.
Global game. I can't see England wanting to change Six Nations or France. No. If it is going to happen, it's going to be a hashed up plan where, in reality, for a global game, the Northern Hemisphere have to play quite a bit of rugby in the summer. They're not going to want to do that.
No.
New Zealand, in reality, would have to start a little bit early. Like they're going to have to start playing at Christmas time.
New Zealand like playing in February because they get good ball. It's nice playing conditions.
I think New Zealand would end up with New Zealand, Australia.
Imagine how much
Japan.
better England's game would be if they were playing sort of in the last month of summer or like.
Yeah. The reason why the English don't want that to happen is it's not for the professional game, it's for the club game, and I can understand this.
Oh, yeah.
Summer holidays, you wouldn't play any rugby because half the team will be away, youth team will be away.
Play in August.
But they'd have to, summer rugby.
But not lower down.
Well, that's the thing. You wouldn't play your club rugby.
No, you wouldn't.
You'd have to have your club rugby traditional and just your pro series. The way around it, I think, if it was up to us, Super Rugby works relatively well because it's a short competition.
Yeah.
And then in New Zealand, we have the NPC. In Australia, they have the club system, which is quite strong, in comparison to their national game. In South Africa, they have the Currie Cup. So really, we have Super Rugby and a domestic competition.
Yeah.
Whereas in England, France, and Europe, they have basically their pro game goes on forever and ever and ever and ever because it's not two competitions. I know they have the old Heineken Cup, the European Cup. They have their the Premiership or whatever, but in reality they're playing those side by side, and it goes on forever.
Yeah.
And the only way around that is for them to do two competitions where basically they have their fully professional top elite players playing in that competition. And then basically it goes into internationals, and then they have a kind of a second tier like they do Currie Cup or NPC to then supplement it.
Yeah.
But that's the only way. So I just don't think it's going to happen.
No.
You're not going to get Bristol Bears or Saracens or whatever who are going to agree that they're going to play half the number of games, which means then that they're going to get half the number of people through their gates, which then means they're financially crippled. The players are going to want their money. But what would be absolutely fantastic is if we could get back to teams like England, Wales, New Zealand going on tour.
Yeah.
That's where real money can be made.
Three matches.
Plus midweeks.
Yeah.
Did you know that when New Zealand went to England, they could have sold 2 million tickets when New Zealand played at Twickenham.
2 million tickets?
2 million tickets. So if you think, right,
out of 80,000,
2 million people wanted to come and watch that game. They couldn't do. And a lot of people like me or you don't even have the mechanism to buy tickets.
No.
Unless we have a lot of money, and we don't.
No.
So there'd be a heck of a lot more. 3 test matches, they'd sell it out 3 times.
Yeah.
Midweekers that they could play around the country, go and play in Newcastle, go and play in Leeds. All of those would be full.
Yeah.
That would help to develop players, but it would also help those. I mean, you just think, if Sale Sharks hosted the All Blacks, they'd make a lot of money.
Like the good old days.
And that's what needs to happen because, unfortunately, if you look about money, it's a great way of making money.
Yeah.
If you look about how to encourage youngsters to play, go and watch the All Blacks play, go and watch Australia play, South Africa play, go and watch the world champions play in your local town
Yes.
is going to make more kids want to play.
Yeah.
It's just winner, chicken dinner, mate.
I like chicken for dinner.
So for me, it has to be global game, but we actually have to get back to tours happening where rather than the autumn internationals where you play a one-off against England,
Yeah.
you got to play 3 matches.
Yeah.
Got to play 3, and the players would love it, sponsors would love it. Everyone, it's a winner, absolute winner.